Hi Gemini, welcome back to my channel, The Light of Grace, and this is Grace. It's time for another money job life reading, and this will be for the month of December 2022. The year is almost coming to an end, and I do pray and hope that everyone in the world will have a fabulous year, the new year, a fabulous new year, 2023. Okay, so thank you for my subscriber who's been sticking around with me. Thank you for not unsubscribing it. I greatly from the bottom of heart appreciate all of you. And for my new viewers, I hope this reading will somehow give you some sort of answers or enlightenment to your situation. If it does, please like, share, and subscribe, and make a comment, and only positive comment, and I would greatly appreciate it, just to show appreciation to my channel. Um, what else? This is going to be general reading. Not everything here might resonate in your situation, and I do not sugarcoat. Okay, this is the money reading, Gemini with job reading, Gemini no job reading, Gemini's life reading, the gift from the divine, which I'll say at the end of it. And before we start, I want to cleanse your energy, my energy, and the energy of this space. Okay, and if you are sensitive to sound, please adjust the volume of your phone or your computer. Okay. Thank you. Okay, let's start with Gemini money. What's coming your way? You have the recognition and reward, and this is Three of Pentacles. Clarifying card. You have the King of Wands in reverse, the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Cups. Advice, guidance, and messages from the divine and the universe. You have the Flexible. Believe in the impossible. You're ready. Last one, Messenger of the Fire. Messenger of Fire. Money, money, money. Recognition and reward is a beautiful energy to have for money, okay? But we will talk about that later. Let's talk about the King of Wands and the Ten of Wands in reverse, okay? In the recent past, money hasn't been easy for you, my dear Gemini. There's a lot of burden, there's a lot of spending, there's a lot of expenses, there's a lot of things that your money has to be involved with, okay? There's a lot of that. And it seems like it caused this weight of energy within you, okay? For some of you, you are losing hope. For some of you, it's just that, one second. To get through that, you have to be flexible. You have to be flexible. You have to keep pushing forward. You have to keep taking action. It could be a trial and error to get through it. It's that you weren't just sitting down doing nothing. You are actually taking care of your finance, how to manage it. But you're sometimes you even question your sanity. Sometimes you even question your confidence as far as handling money. Sometimes you're not so sure what you're doing, right? But that's why probably you have all these issues because maybe you're admitting to yourself you don't know anything about money, and then maybe that's just you're just not so sure, okay? Or maybe it's just the frustration talking. But what I'm seeing here is that because there's so much burden going on that it can be crazy. It can be crazy. Sometimes we lose ourselves dealing with the financial issue. When there is a lot of things going on, we can lose ourselves. We can even question our confidence. We can even um, question our self-esteem. Okay, I myself do that too when I have a lot of financial thing going on. Right? You're not the only one, Gemini. You're not the only one. But it seems like you have the flexibility to do so, and you take care of business. You take care of business. Okay, but some of you, one second, rewind. So for the one who has been flexible as far as managing their money, who's making decision, who's taking action, conquering the situation is not even a problem. It's not even impossible. You know that you can handle this. You know, because you are already here. You know, as in you might be the king of wands in reverse here, but doesn't mean that you cannot handle it. You might probably lose yourself, but you still manage to collect yourself, to compose yourself, and still do what you think needs to be done in order to move this financial issue or this financial burden forward, or to really even relieve it. And this December, you're going to be recognizing yourself for the hard work that you have done, because you're going to see the change of that. You're going to see the change and you're going to be happy about it. Okay? There's going to be an ease of burden. There's going to be some financial issues or problem that's going to be resolved. Okay? Because you have given all your best. You took action, or you're taking actions to solve this problem. That is the flex. This is for Gemini that are flexible. You're like, well, I'm ready to conquer this, right? So this December, you're gonna recognize this, and people is gonna recognize it. There is the recognition, like an energy, like, oh my God, yes, I did it. I did. You're recognizing it. And now finally, your finance is kind of like settling a little bit. Now, for the ones who's also going to the same thing but has the hard time being flexible and taking action, the universe is letting you know that this is the time when you have to sort out to other options of putting solution, or sort out other ways or other route to find solution. This is also about you being flexible. Maybe okay, well, I have all these expenses, I have all this thing going on financially, especially this holiday. Maybe I need to cut off on some stuff. Maybe I don't need to buy this. Maybe I don't need to do this. Okay, that is the flexibility. It's about kind of balancing the things that are important to have and not so important to have, that can wait to be purchased, or decision making or decision about a business, about a project. And this is the time when maybe you have to kind of consider other options or other ideas that might still lead you to getting to your goal, but in a way that is not limiting. Okay, there is a need for flexibility here, and whatever that flexible way of doing so is something that you're gonna grab onto and do it, and that might lead you to this recognition and reward. I hope I did not confuse you, because I'm kind of confusing myself, you know. It's not that I don't know what I'm saying, it's just it's so hard to kind of put that ideas in my head. Sorry. Okay, all right. So the universe is saying, God is saying, you're ready, you can handle this, you can do this. Just keep taking action, just keep moving forward, believe that you can do this. But it's going to require you to be a little flexible for the ones that are not flexible. For the ones who's been doing the same thing for so many years, maybe this is the time that you have to change the way you handle your money. Okay? But otherwise, there is a recognition and reward energy this December, and you're going to be happy about it. You're going to know it. You're going to feel it. Okay? And not just that, it's also because the Three of Pentacles is also a strong foundation. So your money is going to be a little bit in the better position this December. All right, for Gemini with job, this is what you have. You have the stand your ground. Clarified by the Page of Cups. Ace of Wands in reverse. The Six of Wands in reverse. So let me just... And advice, guidance, and messages from the divine and the universe. You have the Orphan. A fiery climax approaches. Meditation brings answers. Last one, Ace of Fire. Okay, Gemini with job. Lately, my dear Gemini with job, you haven't been inspired at work, okay? You haven't been inspired because it seems like what's happening at work, it's not make you feel good or feel proud, okay? Maybe things are not working well. Maybe your project is going banana, okay? Maybe your coworkers are just pain in the neck. Maybe you're not in the mood just because you're not in the mood. Or maybe it's not feeling productive. Maybe your job, your workloads are not being finished on time. Whatever the situation that is going through, it seems like it's taking the inspiration out of you. It's taking this fire within you in order to push forward despite of, the conflicts and chaos that's going on at work, okay? And 1 second. And it feels kind of sad, right? I have this orphan here, orphan energy. It feels like maybe you're depressed. Maybe you're feeling alone. Maybe you're not feeling supported. And that's kind of, it's kind of sad maybe. You don't have that, or just whatever the situation that's going on, okay? It's kind of you don't have this drive to do the things, okay? I don't know, maybe something is influencing your energy at work and you don't feel that vibrant, inspired, successful, productive energy that you usually have, okay? Or it's somehow you just notice the difference of the way you work and the way your energy is kind of flowing at work. You're just changing that. This December, you're going to be sitting in the energy of the stand your ground. Look at this energy. It's like, yes, I'm back. I am back and I'm going to kick people's ass. No, just joking. Yes, you have this energy, a powerful energy, feeling inspired, feeling ready, feeling productive, feeling like you can handle anything that you need, that universe or that your boss throws to you. Okay? Because somehow there's an energy that will make you feel happy again, and that happy is the one that's gonna trigger for you to be fired up at work, okay? As far as fired up, okay, this Ace of Fire and these fiery climax approaches, I don't know what this is, and this could be anything. Whatever this fire that's approaching you, it's gonna make you this person who can handle anything and whatever, anything and everything, right? You're not feeling gloom and doom anymore. You're not feeling gloom and doom and not inspired anymore. Now, because of this energy, this could just be a burst of energy. Just a burst of energy coming from the universe, heading your way to kind of wake up your blood and kind of feel alive again. And so here you are. Oh my God, I am awake again. I'm back. It's like a nourishment, or it's kind of like a cup of coffee coming from the universe to kind of wake you up, because for a while you didn't have the coffee. You're kind of like that energy, and now the universe said, oh my god, this Gemini with job needs a coffee, let's give some coffee. Yeah, that could just be it. Just somehow all of a sudden you feel energetic this December. But for some of you, this Ace of Fire and this fiery climax approaches is a situation, a news, a random thing that will happen in your life, at work, or it could just be it just could be a really like a general message coming to you that will somehow affect your work, that will make you inspired too, and look at other things also in a positive light, right? And for the one that is kind of in a doom and gloom energy, who's depressed, who's feeling down, especially this holiday, you have to work, or you cannot have your Christmas day off, or New Year's Day off, or Thanksgiving day off. Thanksgiving is probably past by the time. So the universe is saying you gotta meditate. It means you don't have to really like sit in a yoga position and meditate. This meditation is, it can be going to the park, look at the bird, look at the tree, look at the flower. Or you could just be walking by the beach, okay, if it's in a warm temperature, or just look at the sky. Anything that will ground you enough to kind of push this noisy thing that's going on in your head, or this energy that's kind of dragging you down, okay? And once you do, it would sort of give you this epiphany and say, man, I've been sitting on this gloom and doom energy. It's about time for me to get up and move my hiney and be productive and just have this inspiration bursting out of you to do your work. And then you're happy again. And here you are. You got your coffee. so synchronistic. You got your coffee from the universe. And here you are. Yay, I am ready to work. I'm inspired to work. Yeah. I hope my analogy is clear enough. All right, Gemini. Gemini with no job. This is what you have. What's coming your way? You have the sacrifice, clarified by the Four of Swords in reverse, the Emperor, the Five of Wands in reverse, advice, guidance, and messages from the divine and the universe. You have message in a bottle. Time for healing. And let go. And Ace of Air. Before I got this let go, I saw another card that says it's not I think, what is it? It's not meant for you. It's not for you. Something like that. So let's see what you have. So Gemini with no job. You have been doing all your best to find a job. Okay, you haven't really quiet your mind about it, meaning that you've been, searching and searching and searching. And for some of you, maybe you're just looking for a job, not exactly, overdoing it, but you're using your Emperor energy to handle, to find job. Okay, you are managing this situation. You're not just sitting around and doing nothing. You are actually taking action. But it does stress you out. It does cause you to think a lot, and it does cause you to contemplate on the situation, thinking like, okay, well, I'm not finding anything, I'm not getting anything, so what else should I do? And then you are on your mind for it, and it did cause some conflicts, some struggles, some difficulties. And yes, maybe there are some work that you applied, and you did not get it. Because just to let you know, the divine is saying those jobs that you got turned down, they're not meant for you. Okay? The universe is letting you know they did not give it to you. Okay? It's not the one for you. Okay? Just to let you know. And the universe is letting you know to just let go of those. Because it's not your fault. It's not the work's fault. It's the universe made a decision that those jobs that you got turned down is not for you. Okay? Because if it's meant for you, you're going to get it. But it's not meant for you. So just let go of those. Don't think that it's your fault. Don't think it's the company's fault, but it's just the universe making decision for you. So just let go of that. Okay? That's something that you don't want to contemplate and think about and feel sorry for yourself. No, don't stress out about it. Okay? Don't. Now, this December, you have this energy of sacrifice. And this sacrifice is a hangman. And this, maybe there is a need to literally, as in literally sacrifice something. Or it could just be a needing for a new perception, new perspective. This is a hangman. Okay? So, if we apply, sorry, I burped. If we apply this sacrifice as literally the message here, there is some sacrifices that you need to do. Maybe you need to do more than usual. Maybe you need to expand the way you look for a job. Maybe you need to ask for help. Okay? You need to sacrifice your ego. You need to sacrifice your old way of looking for a job. Just for example, okay? It meaning that you have to do something, maybe then that will guide you to the right job. Because whatever you're doing is sort of like limiting you. The universe is kind of saying, do not limit yourself. You can do more than that. Why don't you change the way you look for a job? Okay? Release the old way of looking for a job. Why don't you kind of tweak it a little bit? Okay? Use your emperor energy. Okay? That's probably the sacrifice. That is what's telling you. And then if we're gonna say that this sacrifice is the hangman, okay, hangman, this is about different perspective, which is kind of like the sacrifice. But the different perspective is more like, okay, well, this is what I have been doing for a while. What am I missing? What am I doing wrong? What am I not seeing here? Or maybe the way I look for a job is no longer viable for me. Maybe I need to change it, twist it. Maybe if you're for example, if you're the one who likes to find a job online, maybe this is the time when you have to step out, carry your resume, and go to the door, to the office or to agency and say, okay, well, I'm here to apply for a job. I want to see the human resources. Oh, I want to see your boss or something, something like that. Or make an appointment for interview or something instead of just going online and hoping for the best. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Okay. Now, you have the Ace of Air in here. Okay. Ace of Air is going to be a good news coming your way. There is this, because this Ace of Air is like a message coming from the divine and from the universe for you to know. And this could be a future energy, a near future energy, or sometimes it would reflect with what's going on in the reading or the source of the problem or the source of the success, whatever. But this Ace of Air is about the future energy. And they're letting you know that there is going to be a luck as far as finding job in the near future. You're going to have that. It might take a little while. But you're going to get a phone call. Because see, there's a phone right there. You're going to get a phone call or a message from a company that you applied. And that's going to be this Ace of Air is about. It's a good news. It's really a good news. And then yeah, you are. You're gonna have a job. Now, with a time for healing here, If those moments when you did not get the job and you are hurting or you are upset or you're angry from that, you know, losing, for denying you, for not getting a job, for not passing the interview, or whatever that might be, the universe wants you to release it, to just let it go, to just heal that moment. Because every day that happened in our life, anything that happened in our life, there's always something that, there's always this universe. The universe is always there to kind of interrupt or to change or to halt or something what's going on in our lives in a daily kind of manner, right? There's always the universe and the divine, always some sort of influence to what's going on in our life, kind of like destiny, kind of like fate, kind of like something that we have to go through, okay, and we have no control of it. But with this time for healing, it's something that God decided, okay, I don't want you to have that job. I apologize if you did not get a job. I know you want the job, but that's not meant for you. Okay, I hope you understand, and I hope you be patient, because in due time I will give you your job, the job that you're meant to have. It's gonna require for you to be patient. It's gonna require for you to be patient and to just wait. But there is this job coming your way. And it's gonna take a while, but it's always coming out of the surface, and you're gonna be receiving a call from that. Okay? Alright? Okay, let's go jump to the life reading. What's coming your way? You have the financial and material changes, and this is also the Five of Pentacles. Advice, guidance, and clarifying cards, sorry. Queen of Pentacles. Death in reverse. Ten of Cups in reverse. The Temperance in reverse. The Ten of Pentacles. Advice, guidance, and messages from the divine and the universe. You have the Round and Round. Look at the bigger picture. Romance. And Two of Water, or Two of Cups. I'm seeing two things here. Okay, two things. I'm seeing two things. Because I'm seeing romance, but then you have the Five of Pentacles, or the financial here. And I'm seeing two sets of cards in here. And I will talk about money first and then the romance. Okay? So for the money, if you've been in the energy of feeling lack, of feeling short of money, okay, this is something that's been going on for you, Gemini. It's been happening that you've been financially on and off, you know, like feeling lack here and there, lack here again, and then okay, and then lack, and then okay. It's just kind of going in a circle. It's not that you don't have the money. You have the money. But it seems like there is this moment in time where you kind of circulate in the energy of feeling short. I'm not going to probably lack is not the word. Maybe feeling short of money. Okay? But this December, there is going to be some changes, because it says here material changes. There's going to be some changes that's going to lead you to a Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? Oh, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, 1 second. There is going to be some material changes this December. What I'm trying to say with that is that the universe is saying, okay, you say you have some money shortage. You say, I don't have money. You say, I am broke. You say, I'm not fortunate right now. Whatever that you say, telling yourself about money. But remember, I kind of mentioned to you that you do have money because you have the Ten of Pentacles and you are a Queen of Pentacles. So you do have the money, right? You do have the money. But it seems like you are focusing on that feeling lack mentality or the feeling short mentality. Like you want more, to feel like you have more, but in fact, you have enough. Okay? Maybe you're not going to settle for enough. Maybe you want more. Okay? But for some, you do have money. Okay? You work hard for it. You work hard, you save money, you know how to manage your money. You have it. But it seems like you're stuck in the idea that you don't have the money when in fact you do have the money. It might not be $1 million in the bank account. You might not have 10,000 in your checking account, but you have enough to say that you are not broke, enough to say that you okay this December when it comes to money. The universe wants you to look at it in a bigger picture. Do not just look at it and focus your mind on this lack mentality when there is actually a vast blessings and abundance that you have. You might not see it, but it's there. You're so focused on these little things about money, okay? Maybe, for example, what I'm trying to say is that, let's say you have money, okay? But because there's a lot of expenses, especially now there's a holiday, there's a lot of buying gifts in there. You feel like, oh my God, my credit card is going up. I'm withdrawing money from the bank so often, and it feels like your money is being drained. Okay, so that worries you. You feel like you don't have money anymore because there's so much that went out. Now, the universe is saying, you know what? Before you start saying you don't have money, look at your balance. Look at your other bank account. Look at it. And you're going to realize you do have money. You not have a lot, but you do have the money enough to feel good about yourself. Enough to say, I'm insecure financially. So stop complaining you don't have the money because you do have the money. You don't have $1 million, yes, but you do have the money. It's way better than really being broke. Seriously. So settle for that. Be contented with that. Be contented. Now, we're going to jump to the relationship because I have the romance. I have to address it because the universe is saying, the angels are saying, there is some romance thing here. All these are reverse. Death in reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse, and Temperance in reverse. Well, maybe romance hasn't been the best for you lately. Okay, for single and for people that has committed relationship, marriage or not, but in a relationship, and singles, yes. So there's group here in relationship and not in relationship, so meaning single. So it hasn't been the happiest relationship you have for the married one or the one that's in a commitment and living together. And for the single one, it hasn't been the most exciting single or dating experience you have lately. Okay, it hasn't been. And it feels like with this death here being reversed and having the round and round, this is telling me that it's been ongoing for quite a while now. And it's causing a little bit of a damage with the Temperance in reverse. It's causing a little bit of a damage. If it's a couple or this has relationship, it hasn't been, maybe you've been like arguing, maybe it's causing anger or resentment or unhappiness in your relationship, and this has been happening and happening and happening. Okay, well, the universe is letting you know that there's gonna be some physical changes in that relationship, something that is tangible, something that is obvious, something that you can feel and sniff. Okay, I'm trying to say you can see the changes. There's gonna be some changes because that change is gonna lead to the two of water in romance. So what I'm trying to say is that it's either you or your person, your partner, is gonna be romantic, or you're gonna start feeling drawn to each other again. Maybe you lost touch of this romance, like the honeymoon phase. Maybe now this December, because of the holiday, it's kind of a wave to bring people together, and so this December you're gonna be close together again. You're gonna be in a romantic mode together, like in a honeymoon phase. It's gonna fresh your relationship. It's gonna bring you together and be on the same page again. That's why there's a two of cups in here. That's a beautiful energy, right? So that is the material change, something that you can see and feel and know, right? Now for the single one, yes, you've been dating some not so excited people, or you've been in a kind of short relationship and it did not work out, and this is something ongoing for you, my single. Okay, now when I say ongoing, because I have the run around in here. Now the universe is letting you know there is also a change to that one, and some of you might have a ring, might end up having some engagement. Some of you, okay? Maybe you are in a relationship but not commitment. Now you're gonna have some commitment. It's gonna change to a more committing relationship. If you are sitting kind of like, be with them for a while, maybe a couple years now, but there is no commitment there. Now December is going to be the month where there is going to be commitment, a proposal of that commitment. Now if you don't have that kind of relationship, you are totally as in single like me, then you're gonna have this change, and you're gonna see it happening, because there might be somebody coming your way. May not be exactly this December. You're just gonna see the trick. You're gonna see this trickle all the way to the next month. What I'm trying to say with that is, let's say you go on a date and you meet somebody towards the end of December. So you're like texting each other. So it's not a relationship yet. It's still a get to know each other period, right? So when I say it's gonna trickle, because it's gonna be more obvious by January where this kind of texting thing going on, right? It's gonna lead to something more, okay, like officially boyfriend and girlfriend, 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 boyfriend, boyfriend, something like that, because this is two of cups. Because there is romance here. Now the romance is building up. It's materializing. It's materializing. So single, there is a potential that if you meet somebody sometime this December on a date, and then maybe this December is all about texting, it's all about talking on the phone, it's all about going on a date, something that you see, something that you feel. Maybe January is going to lead towards more of a romantic, because this can also be a future energy. Okay? All right. So that is for life. So you have the recognition and rewards, stand your ground, sacrifice and financial and material changes. This is going to be a good transitional energy for you, my Gemini, when things are kind of started kind of not so great, and then it's transitioning to like, okay, you're going to work so hard to fix things. You're going to put your effort there. You're just going to stand your ground. You're going to give all your best, and then towards the end of the month, then you're seeing that hard work and effort you put it in a specific situation of your life. It could be in romance, it could be in finance, it could be family, it could be anything, and it's gonna start materializing towards the end of December, because you have done something. It could be the change of change of perspective or perception, or you fought for it. You stood your ground. And then now you are seeing the stuff materializing, and you're gonna recognize it. Beautiful. All right, what's God give to you and the universe give to you? Breakthrough. See, that's the feeling I'm getting. There's like a little breakthrough there. So I'm gonna put in the center because it feels like something is happening. It's not so great, and then you're gonna twist situation. You're gonna take action, and then you're gonna push through, and then that's the breakthrough. You're making things to materialize. Appreciation, that is the recognition. You're gonna appreciate yourself. People's gonna appreciate you for you. They're gonna see the changes you've done in your life. They're gonna appreciate that. But it's more like you're gonna recognize and you're gonna appreciate yourself. You're gonna feel so good about it. Victory. Wow. Great. This is a really, really great reading, Gemini. Well, this is your reading. I thank you so much. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and happy holiday to you all. Bye-bye.